In preparation for our meditation time this morning, and in keeping with our word for the day, inspiration, I'd like to share some thoughts from Eric Butterworth. Eric Butterworth says, one of the strangest stories in the Bible is found in the second chapter of Acts. It is the account referred to as the day of Pentecost. Many people from faraway places were gathered to hear the disciples speak. Though the listeners spoke and understood many different languages, they heard the disciples and understood, each in his own tongue. The picture this portrays is startling, but actually, if we look at it analytically, we see it represents a very fundamental principle of communication rather than an unusual experience or mystical phenomenon. Butterworth continues, as I speak to you over the radio, if my voice simply gives utterance to commonplace things, and if it's not inspired, then few will receive any inspiration from it. But if I speak with inspiration and love, and if the fire of the Holy Spirit is upon me, then each person will hear in his own tongue. If your need is healing, you will catch a healing connotation in my words. If your need is guidance, you will find assurance. In this way, no matter what I say, it is possible to reach each in his own tongue. Butterworth goes on to say the Bible has many tremendous and inspirational ideas, but it is wrong to teach that it has only one message or that it speaks in only one tongue. God reveals himself according to our faith and according to the language we speak. The Bible should be capable of inspiring scientists, inventors, musicians, poets, and priests alike, each in his own tongue. It is interesting to note that even the lovely Psalms, which convey to the individual that which his consciousness needs, on the level on which he can receive it. Consider the beautiful 23rd Psalm, one of the greatest poems of all literature. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restoreth my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Here is a message in the simple language of a shepherd. To have meaning, it must be heard in your tongue. To the person who needs guidance, it means guidepost along the way. To the person meeting bereavement, it is comfort in time of mourning. To one with fear and worry, it has reassurances in yet another tongue. To one who faces a healing challenge, the psalm might speak in a tongue of faith and healing. The Lord is my health, I can't be sick. He maketh me to relax from all tension. He leadeth me into the peace of mind and heart. He restoreth my zest for living. He guides me into using my body wisely for his name's sake. Yea, though I am surrounded by disease and the thought of disease, I will have no fear, for thou art with me. Thy truth and thy life sustain me. Thou preparest a reserve within me to meet all life's challenges. Thou chargest my heart with healing life. My energy is unbounded. Surely health and joy shall follow me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the consciousness of wholeness forever. Eric Butterworth concludes, God is forever speaking his message of truth to you, and you will hear it according to your present consciousness and in the language and experience most familiar to you. This is as it always has been and as it should be. In a very real sense, the day of Pentecost is every day if we prepare ourselves through prayer and meditation to accept the Spirit and inspiration in every communication in our life. In this vein, our meditation time this morning is aligning our receptors to receive whatever inspiration Spirit may have to communicate to each of us individually through whatever tongue and circumstance we understand today. So now I invite you to sit comfortably in your seat, feet flat on the floor. Take a deep, slow breath, inhaling peace and calm. With the exhaling breath, simply let go of any distracting thoughts outside of this present moment. Just relax. Take another deep, deliberate breath. Continue focusing on the breath as we sit in this precious meditation space as Sharon plays our meditation hymn again, quietly refreshing our individual request to open my eyes that I may see glimpses of truth thou hast for me. Thank you, Sharon. And now we're ready to accept the Spirit and inspiration in the message that Marty has prepared for us.